Welcome to my 15 tips for new players video. I've been playing this game for around 3.5 months, and I think I can share the things that I would like to have known when I started so they can help new players. So let's start. Tip number one, save your gems. This game has one premium currency, which is this one, crowns. You can only purchase crowns with real money, but it also has one intermediate or semi-premium currency, which is gems. You can buy gems with real money as well, but you can also get them in-game. When you start playing, you will get thousands of gems very quickly. And if you go to the shop, you will see many deals that, for example, here, one legendary accessory for 500, and here the gear caches allow you to get one mythic for 3,000. You have to make 30 purchases, etc. My advice is when you start, don't spend your gems on all that. Save them for later. There are more important things to spend them on. Tip number two. Well, let me show you where to spend them. If you go to the archive, you will have access to all the old seasons. Each season requires 750 gems to unlock. Once you unlock them, you will have, as you can see, it says owned, and you will have permanent access to that season. In each season, you can have access to new gear, new special legendary gear, new spells, and new minions. You can purchase all the past seasons for 750 each, except for the last one. The last one has to be purchased with crowns. However, whenever the current season, in this case, is season 4.1, which has right now 62 days left. A season lasts for between 2.5 and 3 months, because there is usually 1 week in between seasons. When this one becomes the last one, it will go to the archive, it will show up here as the last season, and then this one will be purchasable for 750. My recommendation is to start with season 1.1 and 1.3, but if you can unlock all of them as soon as possible, that's the best way to spend your gems when you start. Tip number three, join a kingdom. If you go to the chat, you will see that there are many offers to join different kingdoms. Here in the kingdom tab, you will have access to, let's see if we can load, okay, to the bazaar, where every day you can buy exclusive stuff, and you will also get extra gems for free. There is also a global ranking leaderboard where you get gems every season and a lot of additional perks. Tip number four, save your keys. You can open chests with keys. In this one, first I have to cancel the mission to show you the key, which I don't want to do right now. But here at the top right, you can open your wallet and you can see how many keys you have at any point in time. When you start playing, the level of the chests you can obtain will be limited by your own level. So it's not worth spending keys on low-level chests. It's better that you rush, which I will explain in a later tip. But at the start, save your keys. Don't worry too much about the starting chests. You will get plenty of equipment later on. Tip number 5. As you level up, don't forget to level up your spell book and your scrolls. This makes a huge difference. Getting your spell book and your scrolls up to level 35 is relatively cheap. It only requires shards, and you will get shards in chests and in story mode, and as you play, you will get plenty of them. But make sure that every time you level up, you also level up your spell book and your scrolls as soon as you can. They will make you much stronger. Tip number 6, rush to level 50. Level 50 is the maximum level any class or any character can have in this game. This number you see below is the extra experience you get with all your characters after they get to level 50 goes into your citadel. But why is it important to get to level 50? As I said before, the level of your chests is limited by your own level as long as your level is below 50. As soon as you get to level 50, you can start getting high level chests, will have a higher chance to get better loot, and even if you get the same type of loot, you will get more quantity. I have a dedicated video on how to level up fast in my channel, so check it out. Next is tip number 7. As soon as you get to level 50, party. Let's go to battles, parties. Here you can join other players up to a maximum of 4 players, and playing in parties will allow you to unlock the high level skirmish and dungeons where you will be able to farm high level chests. Just ask in the chat, hey, I'm a new player, I just hit level 50, can someone party? And many people will do, as long as you are polite. I also have a video dedicated explaining parties in more detail. Tip number 8, use your tickets. Again, let's go to the wallet. Here you can see 2 types of tickets. This is the skirmish loot ticket, and this is the dungeon loot ticket. I have a dedicated video on tickets, but as I said, after you get to a party and you get the highest difficulty for skirmishes and dungeons, which is difficulty X unlocked, here you can use tickets to instantly get a chest of the highest difficulty, which is 100. Also, don't forget to use your skirmish tickets. Here in the current season, you go to battles, and here you can use skirmish at maximum difficulty. For the dungeon, you need to do it alone. You cannot do it in a party. But for the skirmish one, you can get it from a party, which will be much better. Here, for example, in this skirmish, you can get from 6 to 10 Dragon Bloom, which is the currency for the current season, that you can then go to the shop and spend here. But let's say you just hit level 50, you probably will be able to do hard battles. Maybe if you have a good build and a lot of luck, difficulty 1 battles, but as you can see, the rewards are much lower. And you can only do this 3 times a day. I also have a dedicated video on loot tickets. Have a look at it. Tip number 9, try other classes. There are a total of 7 classes right now in the game, which are Mercenary, Assassin, Berserker, Necromancer, Paladin, Shaman, and Warlock. You start with 3 slots for heroes, and you can purchase an additional hero slot for 100 gems each. Here I have 8 slots, one for each one of the classes, and then the 8th one, which I use to create new characters to play story mode for some rewards. This one, I just finished it, so I can delete it. And here I have my 8th class that I can create a new character. For example, let's go and create a warlock, confirm, and here it is. So create new classes and play with them. You can play story mode with each one of your classes, and you will get tons of gems and other rewards, as well as your followers will have subquests that you can do with each one of the classes, which give you a lot of gems and followers crystals to upgrade, etc., etc. So play with all classes and try different things. Tip number 10, upgrade your followers. Followers require crystals to level up and upgrade. Here, as you can see, level 50 is the maximum. All these followers are maxed out. These ones are not yet maxed out. But upgrading your followers is very important because when they hit the maximum level, many of them have very unique skills that will help you a lot, especially crafting. You have 3 followers that can craft, which are Toragon for armors, Jemka for accessories, and Soul Chaser for weapons and shields. So play with different classes, as I said in my previous tip, and upgrade your followers as much as you can. Tip number 11, increase the starting mana of your build. Here, let's go to the stats. I haven't equipped anything yet because I just created this character. So it has the basic starting mana from my Citadel. But if we go, for example, to my Warlock, which is level 50 and has full equipment, she has 79.37% dark starting mana because she's using a dark spell configuration. Whichever build you choose, whichever spells you choose, increasing starting mana should be a priority. The sooner you get as much as you can, the maximum cap is 80%, the faster your fights will be. Tip number 12, increase your generator spells. A generator spell is a spell that generates gems of its color. Some spells generate skulls, some spells generate gems from a different color or 2 different colors, etc. But basically, with this example, I have one spell that can stun, one spell that can burn, and it also generates gems, and 2 other spells that generate gems. In my previous tip, I said increase your starting mana. That will help you in round 1 to fill out your spells. Generators give you the necessary gems to make it sustainable. So each turn, you can generate enough gems to have enough mana for the next turn spells. Tip number 13, craft. As I said before, 3 of your followers, Toragon for armor, Jemka for accessories, and Soul Chaser for weapons and shields, can craft items. Now, one thing that you need to know is that for crafting, there is one specific currency, which is Ether. Ether is rare when you start the game. You can craft a mythic piece of equipment. There are, as you can see, 6 different rarities, and mythic is the highest one, for 500 Ether. When you start, this is a lot. However, you can craft a legendary, which is just the second from the top rarity, for only, I didn't select, confirm, okay, for only 100 Ether. I recommend you to start crafting what you need for your build. If you haven't decided, if you are not sure about what you need, a good way to start is to go for the bone ring. The bone ring will increase your starting mana. As I said in tip number 11, increasing starting mana is very beneficial. So this is a good ring to start with. And if you can make two, make two. Of course, if you can save enough ether to go for the mythical, it will be better. But if you cannot, 2 legendary bone rings will help you a lot when you start. Another item that will help you a lot when you start to increase your survivability will be the guard's shield. This item as well is very good shield for beginners. Again, if you want to craft the legendary one, it will cost you 100. If you can afford the mythical one, it will be 500 ether. Tip number 14, play adventures. Here in one of these tabs, you can select one of the tabs to have it as a quick access from the main hub. With this character, I have the adventure as quick access. There are many different adventures in the game. Right now, this is the one that is running. They usually run for a couple days, and this one is logged, but it will start in 1 day and 10 hours. Many different adventures will give you gems and unique relics and loot, ancient coins and loot tickets and gems and many good rewards, as well as a lot of experience for your characters. Whenever there is a good repeatable, because some adventures can be repeated. This one, for example, is midway, but can be repeated. It's just that this one only gives gold for its completion. But those who give gems are a great place to be grinding those gems, and as I said, many other good rewards. So whenever there is a good adventure running, focus on that adventure for those 2, 3, 4 days when it's running. Tip number 15, ask questions. Whenever it is in your kingdom or in the main chat or in my videos. I make these videos to help new players. If you have questions, ask. Put comments on my videos. I can create more videos answering your questions. Don't hesitate to ask for help. The community is pretty good, and this game is not difficult, but it has a lot of information, so it can be overwhelming when you start playing. And those are my 15 tips. Now, one extra bonus tip, have fun with the game. Some people like to go for the leaderboards and try to be the number one in PvP. Some players want a more relaxed, cozy experience. Just play at your own pace and have fun with the game. This game is not a sprint. This game is a marathon. There is a lot of content, and grinding what you need to get good equipment takes a lot of time. So just pace yourself and have fun. It's just a game. And that's about with the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.